By the way, I think people get even better scores here than they do in just the usual bowling alley that doesn't have the live music and the Blue Ribbon food. So when you're eating Blue Ribbon, listening to live music, you're going to score better at bowling. And if a drink or two helps.
Yeah, the music and the food elevates everything, even the bowling score.
It does.
Yeah.
And the Blue Ribbon was a key part of that. It's so fluffy, you know. I'm looking at my mashed potato. It's fluffy.
So here we are. It's 30th anniversary of this great concept and reality called Blue Ribbon.
When we were creating Brooklyn Bowl, we were like, let's add some food to this experience that's multi-sensory, New Orleans, late night. And really the first call, let's go to Blue Ribbon. Should I just take a bite of this? The Bromley brothers, when it started in Sullivan Street, was going until 3, 4 in the morning. That was at least an initial, like, hey, these might be the right people for us.
Oh, yeah.
They like to rock. And we were luckily friends with Bruce and Eric and knew that they loved music.
You know, they've got rock and roll in their food, and we've got food in our rock and roll.
I mean, that's a key part of all this, that the Blue Ribbon guys, starting the brothers and the whole team, love music.
It's a perfect fit for both of us.
These guys both play music themselves. So when you're a musician, you have that passion and that love that when we're like, we want to do the food for this, you know, rock and roll bowling alley that no one thinks is gonna work, in a building that's fallen down, you know, in an area where there's no hotels. Now they're all over, but there were none. And they were like, yeah.
You know, these guys were our first choice. There's no question about that. We didn't bounce around and finally come to them. We started with them and we landed that, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, Blue Ribbon is accessible. It got its initial buzz from chefs coming in, restaurant workers after work, being hungry, late night, early morning hours, and they go to Blue Ribbon. And it really says a lot about a restaurant if that's where chefs go.
We wanted to elevate everything. So the bowling experience, the music experience, you know, the bar, the way it looked, but who associates a music venue or a bowling alley with great food?
You might have popcorn and stuff, but you're not gonna have this. It's back to the fried chicken. That is what stands. I think what people have heard about,
Right.
and the musicians love it. We always hear acts be like, you know, I can't wait to come back, play the ball, or go to Nashville to the new one, or Philly, loading equipment, and you have a break between sound check and the show. That's when we show up with the Blue Ribbon, with the fried chicken in the back room. You know, that's a big differentiator for Brooklyn Bowl as a music venue and like any other venue without Blue Ribbon. You walk into your band room and you're eating this. It's like, that's a reason why this place works. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
Across all the Brooklyn Bowls, the menu's pretty consistent. We're really about these staples. And I'm proud that when you look at the menu today, it's still largely the same menu as 13 years ago when we opened.
One thing I would say about that is we've learned to make our offering a little bit more diverse. So we have more things for more different people, whether their concern is gluten or being vegan or whatever. You know, we actually reflect the crowd that comes here.
When we open a new venue, they come. Bruce and Eric are there to help make sure the local chef knows about the Blue Ribbon way.
These guys know what they're doing, and they are very good at communicating it and leading by example. People talk about hospitality. I think where Bruce and Eric have always connected with people is by connecting with people. It's really important to them that people not only taste their food and enjoy their food, but they have an experience that's somehow larger than that. And when they walk away, it isn't just that they had great food, it's something bigger.
To the Blue Ribbon family, happy 30th. We love you so much here at the Bowl, and you know how much I love you.
30 years. Congrats. That's a lot of fried chicken. Happy 30.
That's appropriate.
I'll take a bite. Oh, that's good.
Toast to Bruce, Eric, and the whole team.
Man, that's good. Amen. You gotta ask for the fried oyster egg shoot.
Gotta have it.
It's like doing drugs, but it's legal.